But let's bring on one Mr. Sanjay Kumar Jain, Chairman and Managing Director at IRCTC, joining in with us this morning. Thank you so much, Mr. Jain, for joining in with us this morning on ET Now. And let's just start talking with your numbers and about the numbers as well. If you could start by saying that what are the factors actually that have led to the run-up in terms of the revenue growth that you saw this quarter of 22%? What are the growth levers that are there for the company going forward also? How do you see the top line growing?
If you see the results of the Q3 of IRCTC, you will distinctly notice that the growth is in all the segments of the business of IRCTC, including catering and tourism. So, all the segments grew very high, and that contributed to the business. And lever we have, you see, if you see the catering business, you see the railway is growing very high, very fast, and number of trains are expected to be run, particularly Vande Bharat, and to cater to this IRCTC provides a platform of catering and ticketing both. Similarly, if you see the Bharat Gaurav trains, this is a new policy made by government of Ministry of Railways in recent past years. So, that is also leading to business of tourism business of IRCTC. We have already tied up with Uttarakhand government to promote Uttarakhand tourist destinations, which will be like operationalizing this year, and many more such discussion is going on with the state government. And Rail Neer, we have enhanced the capacity. We have already added 75,000 liters per day Rail Neer production by adding one plant. By July, we are also going to add capacity of 75,000 liters per day additionally.
Right, morning. So, what exactly is the kind of growth rate then that we can expect for FY25?
Numbers we should not discuss and percentage we should not discuss. What we should discuss, what is the potential. So, when India is booming, Indian economy is booming, railway is booming, the capex in railway is going very fast. When DFC is already leaving extra capacity to run passenger trains on Indian railway system. So, everything put together, I can see only the growth and growth.
Okay, so can't talk about FY25 in numbers, but can you talk about margins, because they declined this quarter, they were on the weaker side, and has been very volatile, your margin performance. Could you talk to us about what could be a sustainable number going forward?
You see, on a margin of 320 crores last year, the same quarter, we have achieved 394 crore. So, though it appears flat, but if you add the revenue side and absolute terms, it is growing very nicely. And what I feel that what is more important for the company today is to make a growth in its all segment, including catering and tourism. That's how we should try to maximize the revenue, which will lead to more profit for the company.
Also, just specifically on Rail Neer, performance was quite weak this time. What do you expect, in terms of the performance going forward? When do you expect a turnaround on this?
If you see through it properly, it is not the negative side. It's rather we have provision for 14.5 crores of against the demand to the railways for previous years. So, that's how the margin appears to be on a negative side, but in actually if you see it, it has also given a good margin, good profit to the company.
And what about the food catering segment, because that had also started being a material contributor to your business? Do you see the segment growing?
You see, food catering, as I told you, the moment the number of trains are added, the volume will grow, and we have already got this new policy on catering, where we will have a contract for 7 long years. So that will also going to give us a good revenue here, and we are tying up. We have already tied up with Zomato, and many such aggregators we are discussing with, and hopefully we will be able to finalize some of the big one, and that will add to our revenue in catering, and certainly absolute terms the profit will also be there.
Yeah, you talked about the policy action on the food and beverage side, but the government has been doing a lot, right, in terms of policy for railways as a whole. There's Vande Bharat, there's that entire spiritual tourism packages which have been coming up. What kind of contribution do you expect for your business from this? What kind of impact do you foresee?
You see, who doesn't want to go to spiritual places in India? All the foreigners, they are also trying. You will be happy to note that Maharajas Express, which bring inbound traffic, foreign exchange to India, that is also booming. So including you and me, all will try to go and will provide that platform for the masses.
And also, just want to understand a bit more in terms of what are the plans of the company in terms of investment in technology? Any plans specifically on the fintech side?
You see, we have already incorporated payment gateway, payment aggregator business, a subsidy we have incorporated. Certainly, we are going to work for our e-ticketing business, and for this new company will invest, but the thing is under discussion only at the moment.
Appreciate your time. That's the viewpoint coming in from the management of IRCTC.